Hi family, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be all about my daughter's rice water wash day routine. I'm going to be showing you exactly how I use rice water to grow my daughter's hair. I'm going to be walking you step by step through my rice water wash day routine, and I'm also going to be answering a lot of your most commonly asked questions. So, if you would like to know how you can use rice water to grow your hair or your child's hair, then please continue to watch. Now, I have done a lot of rice water videos. I've also showed you guys exactly how to prepare the rice water, whether it's plain rice water, fermented rice water, or the Yao Women rice water. But I can almost guarantee that I'm going to get a lot of questions about how to make the rice water. And I get it, people are lazy. But don't worry, I'm lazy too. And I realize that not everyone has seen all of my videos. And I also realize that it is easier to see the whole process in one video than to go looking for it in other videos. So I'm going to quickly walk you through exactly how I prepare the rice water so that you'll have no further questions. Maybe. All right, let's get into it. I have my rice in a clear bowl. I also have this measuring cup. It doesn't really matter the measurement. I just needed something to be able to scoop up the rice with. But in this case, I will be using half a cup of rice. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my water to rinse off the rice. In this case, I'm also using warm water. Again, it doesn't really matter the measurement as long as you're using enough water to rinse off your rice. So all I'm doing here is I'm just taking the rice and rubbing it through my fingers and between my hands just to get all the dirt, debris, and chemicals off the rice from when it was processed. This step is very important because you need to clean your rice in order to use it. So after I wash my rice, I'm just going to go ahead and drain off all the water. And if you need to, you can rinse it as many times as you want. But in this case, one time was enough for me. So now I'm just going to go ahead and transfer my rice to my mason jar. The mason jar is very important because you need something to be able to seal off your rice so there is absolutely no interference from air to your rice. After that, I'm going to be using orange peel to try and mask the smell, because if you haven't heard before, rice water smells really bad after it's fermented. So orange peels, essential oils, or anything that's going to be able to help you mask the smell is very important. In this case, I'm going to use my orange peel, but this time I'm going to add some essential oil. And the one I'm using this time is lavender oil. This smells absolutely amazing. So I'm just going to put a few drops in. It's up to you how much you want to put in. Just make sure you're not putting too much in. After that, I'm going to seal up my rice, making sure that it is completely sealed. And this is what it looks like. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it in a dark corner and let it sit there for 1 full week. I did say in Nadia's previous wash day routine video that if you guys got it to 5,000 likes, I would be making the rice water version. And you did. So I want to say thank you. And here is the rice water version. It's wash day. Are you ready to get your hair washed? She's like, I don't know. Can you talk to mommy? Nadia, put your skirt down. Good job. Okay, it's been 7 days and this is our rice water. I'm just going to go ahead and open it up, pour it into this bowl. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick the orange peels out. But I just wanted to show you guys real quick. See how the orange peels look? They're soft and mushy. Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and pick each and every one of them out. So I just wanted to show you guys real quick what the rice looks like. The rice is soft, and when you squeeze it or rub it between your hands, it just creates this like powdery, milky look. This usually happens after the rice has been fermented for a very long time. Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and transfer our rice into this tiny little spray bottle. For those of you who are going to ask, I got it from the Dollar Tree. I'm also going to be using this funnel, which I also got from the Dollar Tree. And this is what it looks like. So sometimes the rice particles like to settle to the bottom, but all you have to do is shake it up and then spray it. Alright, so moving on to our actual wash routine. So I'm going to be using this tub and this protective mat to cover our wood. The reason I'm using this tub is because Nadia likes this over the actual bathtub. For some reason, the sound of the water coming out of the faucet scares her. So I just like to use a basin and this tub to wash her hair. So I did go ahead and cut out the hair ties, and this is what her hair looks like. As you can see, it is definitely time for a wash. Alright, so I'm just going to be putting this towel around her neck so that her clothes doesn't get saturated as I spray her hair with the rice water. So I'm just leaving her hair in these sections as this is an easier way for me to wash her hair. So I'm just going to go one section at a time. Now I must admit, this little spray bottle was giving me a little bit of a hard time, so I just went ahead and took off the lid and poured the rice water onto her hair. So all I'm doing now is making sure to rub the rice water in her hair and on her scalp to make sure that we get everything. And then after that, I'm just going to be using this tiny little shower cap that I actually found at the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to use that to cover her hair and let her sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. So now, this is what her hair looks like. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this Aveeno baby shampoo to wash her hair. Now, I don't know if any of you have used rice water before, but rice water can smell really bad after it's fermented. She's so curious about what's going on back there. And she's also helping wash her hair. Nadia is super cute, y'all. I just cannot stand it. And she's such a good kid, especially when it comes to doing her hair. She just makes my life a little bit easier. Alright, so you want to make sure to really wash the rice water out of your child's hair because again, rice water can be really smelly, so you gotta get that out of your child's hair. So then after that, I'm just gonna go ahead and start rinsing the shampoo out. Alright, so our next step is going to be to deep condition. I'm going to be using my Function of Beauty conditioner. If you don't get anything out of this video, this part is very important. Rice water is filled with protein, which is exactly why it is good for your hair. But if you're not careful, this can also be damaging to your hair. So because of the high protein content, it ends up making your hair super dry. In some cases, it ends up matting your hair up, especially if you're not washing your hair the proper way. I've actually made a video on how to properly wash your hair. If you haven't seen that, I'm going to leave it down below. But back to my point. Because the rice water can be so drying, you need to reintroduce moisture back into your hair. So the best way to do that is to do a deep conditioner. And this is also the time I'm going to detangle her hair. I'm just going to go ahead and cover her hair back up again, this time to let the conditioner do its thing. So it's been about 10 minutes. I'm just going to go ahead and take the shower cap off. And this is what her hair looks like. It's much softer and I can definitely tell that the moisture is back in. By the way, I always use warm water to wash my hair and my daughter's hair. So I'm just washing the conditioner out of her hair, and I'm also making sure that it is completely detangled, but as you can see, it is much easier to comb and brush through. So once I feel like her hair is completely clean, I'm not going to wait until her hair is dry to replace moisture. So for this, I'm going to be using my Function of Beauty leave-in conditioner. So again, I'm going to do this in sections. I'm going to apply the leave-in conditioner and then I'm going to go ahead and braid it up. So after all the sections are done, I'm just going to go ahead and let this air dry as I give her her shower and also clean up. Alright, it's been about an hour and this is what Miss Nadia's hair looks like. As you can see, I let it completely air dry while it was in the braids. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the braids out here. And this is what her hair looks like out of the braids. Her hair feels very soft and it also feels strong. And this is what's going to promote the hair growth. So now I'm just going to go ahead and use my mix of oils to moisturize her scalp and her hair. So then after I apply the oils, I'm just going to go ahead and braid her hair up just to stretch it out a little bit. Because as you know, Nadia is my child and just as my hair shrinks, so does hers. So the best way to give it the blowout look is to braid it up with some conditioner and some oils, leave it in for a few hours or a few days, and then take the braids out and then style it. So then after a few hours, I just went ahead and put those little puffs back into Nadia's hair. That is the easiest way that I've found to style her hair. If you guys want to see another wash day routine from little Miss Nadia, please go ahead and get this video to 10,000 likes. And also comment your favorite part of the video down below. Thank you guys again so much for your love and support. I love you guys and I'll see you guys in my next one.